The very first piece is staying exquisitely self-connected and tracking for yourself the moment you begin zoning out, the moment your system begins bracing, the moment you have a drop in your energy, that's the moment you're going to say something. You don't listen. Marshall Rosenberg used to say, you don't listen for a moment longer than you enjoy it, because the conversation dies and there's no energy in it. And the other people are not getting what they're needing, and you're not getting what you're needing. So that's the moment. And so the first practice is just let yourself practice naming that moment and not knowing what to do next. Like, that's the first practice. Like, if we're just going to go like step one, it's like, oh, wait, I just noticed that I completely zoned out. Oh, hold on, I need to interrupt you for a moment. I'm noticing my mind completely wandering. I'm having a really hard time staying connected in this conversation right now. I wonder what's going on with me. Even if it's something like that, the first practice is interrupting it so that it isn't just playing out all the time. Okay. And that's you taking responsibility for your boundaries and your needs without needing to have the whole thing explained and in a 5-point step document so that they all understand what's going on. You don't actually need all of that. You can just practice the interrupting for a start. So one, it's naming it. Two, I would make sure that what I'm naming is what's happening in me, not about what they're doing, but about what I'm noticing in me. So what I'm doing there is I'm bringing myself into the conversation. They're not asking, but I'm going to tell them. Okay. And I'm going to do it in a way that is not blaming. I'm going to do it in a way that is just honoring my need to matter and my need to not just be an audience for longer than I want to be. Okay, that's going to take you, just that one little piece is going to shift the dynamic right there. Now, it may kick up a lot of other stuff. Okay, like I know all the things that could happen next, right? And you may be creating other problems, but at least they'll be more engaged. At least there will be more life in it. At least you will feel like you've brought yourself in a non-shaming, non-blaming way, and not from a one-up position of, I know better than you about how you should communicate, and not from a one-down position of, look what you're doing to me. Well, listen, again, work with yourself where you are. Don't hear anything that I'm saying as like the right way to do it. Like, work with yourself as you are. Sometimes it may be, I mean, I can find a place in me where with some people, I don't even want them to know that yet, but I'm going to do the internal practice of tracking it inside of me, and me staying connected to me and honoring and listening to me is going to already ameliorate my experience of what's happening outside of me. And sometimes that's enough. Sometimes me just using it as like, they've become my weight training machine for the skill that I'm developing in myself. I want them to keep doing what they're doing, because I'm actually learning how to do something empowering and self-connecting in me that isn't feeding an enemy image of them and is bringing me more fully into a space where my main complaint is that I'm not fully enough in this space, but I'm not outsourcing my well-being to them being different.